Hello, I've said many times before, you could always tell what somebody knows or how much wisdom they do or don't have based upon what it is they recommend that you read. Um, Explicitly, let's look at a couple of these articles. There's actually three articles here, and I have the links below for download. I digitized these works. They are from Dr. Ananda Kichish Kumaraswamy, who knew 26 languages. He wrote many, many books and hundreds of articles. Actually, it was the case that he wrote so much that even though he died in 1947, some of his last stuff was not even published until the late 2000s, which is absolutely remarkable, 60 years after his death. I knew his son. I can't say extremely well, but I knew him quite well, and I have been granted by Rama P. Kumaraswamy, rest his soul, who has passed away. He was a cardiac surgeon living in the United States, the son of Rama P. Kumaraswamy. He gave me the caveat that as long as I give them away for free, that I do have rights to his father's works, and I take that honor with very high seriousness. And I'd like for you to check out the three articles, excuse me, that I have in the links below. These are PDF documents. They've been digitized by me, which was not an easy feat, especially the error correction on all the Sanskrit and Greek terms. Um, Article number one, in no particular order, is about original Buddhism and the Atman in original Buddhism. And very importantly, he's the first person to recognize this in the 1940s, is a hardcore mistranslation that existed easily well over 1,500 years ago. The notion of a wheel turner actually does not exist in translation of the Pali. What it actually refers to, and specifically says, and I'm a Pali translator myself, is it says that one who's attained absolute wisdom is that which turns the wheel, which is in a reference to the unmoved mover, which is in a reference to an axle. In the case of moving vehicles back in the time, unlike our moving vehicles, the axle didn't move. It was literally the center pin, the unmoved mover, the axle pin, uh, completely opposite to that which is moving and becoming, or as they say in ancient Pali, a long ago, 2,000 year ago, dead language, bhava nubhava, which is in reference to becoming and rebecoming. Anyway, these are extremely pithy articles. They are extremely hardcore. And as far as when I say metaphysics, I'm not talking about, new age incense burner, twaddle, poppycock, nonsense, rubbish, BS. Life is way too short to read crap. Way too short. And this is the good stuff. Actually, it's not the good stuff. This is the great stuff. Over here, I have another digitized work of Anandakirti Kumaraswamy. It's actually talking about original Buddhism as opposed to all the stuff that we see today, the yellow robe monks in Southeast Asia, Ceylon, Laos, Burma, Thailand, and Tibetan so-called Buddhism, and just everything that we can. I'll famously quote Dr. Ananda Kichis Kumaraswamy, who said that Buddhism is most famous today for everything it originally never taught, and that is, as a Pali translator, I can tell you that's an extremely succinct and accurate statement. Extremely. But this is a 12-page article. It is incredibly pithy. The source materials on this, references and citations, book and verse. This is as hardcore scholastic as it gets. Book and verse, citations, on and on and on. Every statement is either hyperlogical or is both hyperlogical and backed up with a direct citation, either from the original Sanskrit or the original Pali. And there's also Greek references in this, of course, references the Upanishads and the Vedas. And this is the second section on the myth, and finally the third section on doctrine. If you really want to read the good stuff, the hardcore awesome, this is it. So both of these PDFs are in links below. You can put them on your phone or iPad or whatever. I mean, they're very small PDF documents. This is the good stuff, folks. You want to know what the original article is about, by someone who actually knew what the hell was going on, this is it. If you don't like this, then you're either not smart or you just don't know what good is. It's just as blunt as that. This doesn't get any more blunt. So I strongly recommend reading these. They're very enjoyable. They are hardcore, but you will find them very illuminating. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, thanks and blessings and safe travels in the afterlife. Dr. Rami P. Kumaraswamy, the son of Ananda Kitish Kumaraswamy, who him granted to me the rights of his father's works, so long as, the only caveat, so long as they give them away for free, which is exactly what I do. I thank you very much, Rama, for letting me have your father's works to give out for free, so that super hyper intelligent works such as these will live on, because it's vitally important in a world full of crap and nonsense, new age BS, and unintelligent, pathetic writing that the original article is, placed on the pedestal where it belongs, and this is that stuff. Thank you. I hope you like these videos, and thank you so much for watching.